In this Sailing Doodles, we make final preparations on the boat before having one last night out and then setting sail 1,500 miles back to the mainland. This season of Sailing Doodles features Bobby and Taylor as we sail through the Caribbean in our 1989 CT56. Thank you so much to our patrons for making this channel possible. In the next series of videos, we leave the US Virgin Islands behind, sail through the Bahamas, and then back up to Annapolis on the mainland. In the previous video, we got one last day of beach time down in the US Virgin Islands, hung out with some friends, and then welcomed new crew. Our dinghy has seen better days. This is probably its last season. It's barely holding air now. It'll be pretty much flat by the time we get back. But the motor is locked on, so I'll show you, there's a lock where the motor is, and it's all rusted and seized up. So I'm gonna cut it off with a Dremel tool so we pull the motor off. I don't trust the dinghy and the davits to go that far offshore, so we're gonna pull the motor off. In this case, a Dremel was the perfect tool for the job. It can be quite a hassle storing all the tools, but it's necessary because you never know what you're gonna need. I think I need to put some WD-40 on there and let it sit for a little while because those are pretty well locked in. Another thing I wanted to get done before we got offshore was to check all our lights. Like our stern light, our running lights, it still had an incandescent bulb in it, so I switched that out with an LED just because power concerns. Why is it raining? There's like, it's so weird down here. It'll rain, there won't be a cloud of it. And then this one, so I replaced this whole unit right here because this other one had a crack in it. And seawater had gotten in at some point and shorted out the port side light. So change that out. Getting close to ready. It's been a long day. Up since 6 this morning working on sails and stuff. Might be Pier 30. All right, so the sailing community is really great. So I reached out to Precision Sails. I needed a sock because it's kind of a last minute thing going this downwind trip. And they were nice enough to me, this brand new sock. I'm really happy with it. It's perfect size, I think, for the boat. But they didn't have any spare Spinnakers laying around that would fit my boat. So just started calling around, and I'm calling Quantum Sails. And Quantum Sails has kind of like a used sail, kind of like a, what do they call it, consignment type thing. And so this is an A3 Spinnaker off of an Alden 52. A3s are a little heavier cloth, a little flatter, they sail better. They can go a little more further into the wind instead of going as far deep, but it didn't have a sock, so put the two together, and there we go. So we're gonna put the new Spinnaker inside the sock today, and then hoist it up, make sure it fits, and then there you go. Basically, we just need to pull the sail out. I mean, find the head and the tack and all that stuff. That's a good thing about having professionals fold up a sail is they know how to do it. This was easy. Let's actually roll it up and let's flip it the other way. Okay. Helping me is my friend David, who came down to help crew the boat back to the mainland. We'll introduce you to him a little bit better in the next video. There was almost no wind, so we decided to hoist the sock and take a look at the Spinnaker up in the air. The sock was not designed for this sail, so it's just a smidge small, but worked good enough for us. All right, so I've run a tack line for the Spinnaker. Basically, I ran it through the old stay-stole sheet blocks. So goes down the side here through a couple blocks. I added a couple blocks and then took it forward and then up to the bowsprit where I have it go into a collar. I'm not 100% sure that's gonna work there. We'll try it. I'll have a safety tied off to it in case it wants to pull back, but I think the sail should pull it out, so I think we're okay. But then we can control the tack of the Spinnaker on the way up. So, you know, if you want to go further downwind, you let the Spinnaker out, the sheet out a little further, or the tack out a little further, kind of balloons around a little more. But we'll see how it goes. We're already putting Sydney to work, hard labor.
Yeah.
Pretty gross.
Pretty gross stuff.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's our last night on dry land for a bit, so we're gonna go hang out at the pool, bring some.
Our last night in the Caribbean.
She's about to flash you, I think.
No. Trying not to.
Yeah. So bring some food, some tunes, and we have a little extra special guest here playing guitar. So
it's gonna be pretty sweet. Yep. We're excited.
Next to Taylor is Sydney, who is also crewing for us, and we'll introduce you to her in the next video as well.
It's one of my favorite tunes. It's called 3 Inches Ice in my cocktail glass. My blow, snowing in New England. The ice is on the ponds of Cape Cod. Ice boats racing on Lake in Detroit City, wondering what you're doing. I got 3 inches of ice in my cocktail glass, got some burgers on my grill. I got 2 feet buried in the sand, thinking about you up there. I'm thinking about me down here.
Well, I've been up well before dawn. I think I set my alarm for 5, but I was up at 4:30. Editing a video to get it uploaded so that we can post it while we're underway, because we won't have internet for about 10 days. So you guys can still have video. And now I need to do some last minute stuff, get the boat ready to go, kind of clean some stuff up, do some last minute stuff that I didn't get done yesterday. And we'll get off the dock here in about an hour and a half. What I'm removing there is our shade cover. I think we're about as ready as we're gonna be. Check the oils, we're all set. They're coiling up the shore power, so let's start some motors and stuff.
It's 740, time for a shot. Just little dribbles.
Little tiny shots to get going, all right. Oh, they've all got their sailing or soulmate stuff on.
All right, ready? We need a picture. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm not hungover
Sweet
yet.
alcohol while it lasts, because this is going to be it for you guys.
Till halfway.
All right, you guys do a great voyage and adventure. See you in Staniel Cay.
Yeah. All right. Cheers. Oh. Nothing like that at 7:40.
You guys, you're good. That's our gift to you, those little red cups.
Oh, okay,
This
thank
is
you.
the amount of alcohol you're allowed to have each day.
Yeah.
Rationing.
It's like a rum ration. There you go.
All right, you guys.
Another one in Staniel Cay.
Yeah, right. Another one in
great
San
trip
Diego.
For Staniel Cay.
All right, yeah.
We're gonna go kick the tires and light the fire.
There you go.
That's it.
Happy sails.
Hey, I wasn't filming. We gotta do that again. I'm kidding. All right, we are set and ready to go. I believe y'all ready to go, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Saying goodbye to land.
Yeah. So let's do the bow first, then the stern, and get out of here. Hurry. There you go. All right. All right, we're getting out of here now. Wind's pushing us off the dock. Let's do it.
Karate beating you guys.
So how's the new chart plotter now that it's all set
Ah, it's
up?
great. Yeah. It's got the wind information on it and everything. I can put the radar on there in a little while. It's great.
Okay guys, we have officially left land and we're not going to touch it again for another like 10 days. How's everybody feeling?
I'm feeling
Good.
Feeling good? Nobody's feeling sick?
Not yet.
Team 5, everybody, hands in.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. Woo! Let the adventure begin.
We were buddy boating with our friends Steve and Loretta on their Fountain Peugeot catamaran. They were first to fly their kite, and we joined them shortly after. So I don't know if you can hear it on the audio, but you know, we just hear it. It's the halyards making noise. I don't know what it is, if it's the rigging or the halyard, and I just want to douse the sock for a minute and check the halyard for chafing, because I'd hate for it to blow out. So. Socking a loaded spinnaker can be quite difficult. That's why you need to bring it down before the winds get too strong. like a little shiny spot right here, but I mean, it doesn't look bad. I mean, if it's chafing,
Worse
put a
than
piece of
that?
tape on it. See how it looks later. All right, we are gonna jibe the Spinnaker the easy way, which is take it down, put it on the other side, and then put it back up. Because then we can go basically straight to Turks and Caicos on without having to train again. So, oh wow, cruise ship. What are you doing out here? So what I gotta do now is I'm just gonna take this around the head sail, move it the other side, and then we'll move the tack to the other side and just hoist it back up.
And then turn a couple degrees to port, and we'll be good to go again.
Now just like that is easy enough. Sock it down, move everything over, pull the sock up, and we're sailing.
Chasing all that surplus, you were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not bear. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not bear. We do not all the way back home.
Weird seeing a cruise ship out here. I wonder what they're doing. As far as I know, no cruise ships are operating at all anywhere in the world, so just moving it, I guess. Sometimes things happen pretty fast. We don't have time to film them. Got some strong wind, 17, 18 knots of wind, which is, yeah, you know, our Spinnaker can handle that, but anything more than that, you can't really, it's really hard to pull down. Now the winds are all squirrely. There's a bunch of squalls out here, so we've put the Genoa back out, kind of limping along here, about to put the, I think I'm gonna put the mizzen out here in a minute. It's kind of a rolly ride now.
Well, what's the review?
It's delicious.
The food is amazing.
Yeah.
So good.
Our first dinner.
Yes, I had a first duty for dinner tonight. So we'll see who it is tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, I made a veggie curry, by the way, because she's a vegetarian.
Yes.
So
It's delicious.
awesome.
Today started out really great. We had awesome weather for sailing, perfect for the Spinnaker. We had like 15 knots. Man, it was great. Just hauling butt, doing over 7 knots. It was, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better day. As the day went on, we jibed a couple times, you know, made good time. This afternoon, though, the last hour has been kind of crappy, actually. A little squall came through. We had to pull the Spinnaker down quickly. So we tried doing jib and jigger. We've got it up right now. So we got the Genoa out and the mizzen. But the swells are so much that the sails aren't staying full. Like, there's not enough wind. There's only like 9 knots of wind, but the swells are like 5-6 feet. And so we're just rolling, and every time it does that, it luffs the sail. So I don't want to sit there and have the sails banging all night. So we might just be in for a really rolly night of motoring. It'd be great. We could have the Spinnaker up and go, but with the squalls rolling through, I don't want to be up in the, you know, there's no moon. I don't want to have to deal with, you know, a squall coming through in the middle of the night and trying to pull that down. So it may just be a really rolly night. It's been a great day though. The crew's doing well together, and only another like 8 or 9 days. Thank you so much to our patrons for making this channel possible. They get all sorts of perks like early access to videos and patron-only exclusive videos.